The first IHM school began in 1845 in a log cabin in Monroe, Michigan. The small dwelling was also the convent of Mother Teresa Maxis du Chemin and the early sisters. With no resources and many obstacles, the seed was sown with trust in the providence of God and the perseverance of the sisters. Theirs was the spark that ignited the charism of the IHM mission of education and joyful service. The hallmarks of this beginning venture were openness to the call of evangelization, response to the needs of the frontier population, hope and courage in the face of difficulties, and deep trust in the providence of God. The IHM tradition is distinctively a charism of a pioneer spirit, response to the gift of the Spirit impelling the sisters to live out the call of Jesus Christ the Redeemer. The IHM tradition of education and joyful service is a legacy that was inspired by the American pioneer spirit. It was inventive, practical, capable of visionary risk-taking, and always directed toward the joyful service of the minds and souls of ordinary people. Today, as in the early founding days, the IHMCharism is alive in the life of the sister as she lives out Christ's call to be faithful to the mission of personal holiness and service, with creative hope in the ever-abiding providence of God, and love which cements the bond between the sister's vowed life and her mission. The sister professes 3 vows to guide her life of consecration: obedience to foster fidelity to personal holiness and joyful service, poverty to ensure the prudent use of God's gifts and resources, and chastity to safeguard a deep love of the sister for Christ and for the people of God. The mission of service to the Church and to the people of God takes on a variety of forms in Catholic education, pastoral ministry, evangelization, catechetical instruction, hospital and prison ministry, and the ministry of prayer and suffering. These continue in the missions conducted by approximately 950 sisters in North and South America. The IHM mission statement summarizes this commitment to holiness and service. The Sisters of the Immaculate Heart established educational institutions and a healthcare facility for which they are the sponsoring agency. Villa Maria Academy for girls from kindergarten to 8th grade, founded in 1872, located formerly in Westchester, and now on the campus of Villa Maria House of Studies. Villa Maria Academy High School for girls from grades 9 to 12, founded in 1872 and moved to Malvern in 1929. St. Aloysius Academy for boys, grades 5 to 8, founded originally in Westchester in 1895 and moved to its present location in Bryn Mawr in 1949. And finally, Camilla Hall Nursing Home for aged and infirm IHM sisters dates from 1960, when the Sisters' Infirmary was moved from Wernersville, Pennsylvania. A 200-bed facility provides health care and retirement residence for approximately 160 sisters and is staffed by 30 sisters and 175 lay employees. Immaculata University, founded in 1920, is indeed the incarnation of mission in action. Rising over the great valley, the dome stands a silent witness to the evolution from academy to women's college to university. Just as the early sisters responded to the needs of the frontier population in the 1840s, so too Immaculata University serves adults of all ages in undergraduate and graduate programs. Recognizing the need to provide services for people with special needs, the IHMs have established centers for spiritual, pastoral, and educational support. Among these are St. Lucy Day School, Archbishop Ryan School for the Deaf, literacy centers, educational centers, family literacy centers, and other outreach programs affiliated with local communities and social services. The IHM legacy is a sacred trust to carry out the call to charism and the summons to mission. The sister servants of the Immaculate Heart of Mary look forward in hope to a future that will preserve the heritage passed on to us by our pioneer sisters and those who have labored for so many years to bring about the gospel commission of Jesus the Redeemer. Trust in divine providence always beckons us to look beyond. As in the weaving of a tapestry, we work from the underside. We struggle to envision what the reverse pattern will be, what designs will unfold, what texture our lives will take on. We must look above and beyond in order to see what the Master Designer has already planned for us. We do not know what the future holds, but we do know who holds the future. The promise God gives is new life in abundance.